The first question is, this guy, Cookie, wasn't your name Bones? Yes, but then I changed it to BoxHeadSFM because I keep making boner jokes about my name, so I changed it.
I beg your pardon?
Edward Cortez says, why do you have a legendary Lego Yoda as your profile picture? Well, when I made this YouTube channel, everything was just blank, and I didn't want to have a boring channel, so I just pick any random picture that I have in my computer, and Lego Yoda was the one that popped up. Limp Wrecker or whatever, is there any way to contact you? Twitter and Discord, the two main sources that I go on to, so you can meet me there on my Discord server or my Twitter page. So yeah. Gabe and Zeke says, make more Upper Assassination. I already have enough videos in my channel I already made more. That's good enough for you guys. Xless says, how was your day? My day's going pretty good, actually, because I've been working on my gameplays for the past couple of days. Premskull says, what inspired you to animate? What inspired me to do animation is Red vs. Blue, because of their animation is related to Halo. All the assets they get is from Halo, and the custom models they made, it's from them. So, that being said, Red vs. Blue inspired me. Apple says, this is a legit question. Who is Joe? You mean Joe Swatson from Family Guy. Hot Bluebird said, sword or shotgun? Why you didn't put Gravity Hammer? You would have put But yeah, Gravity Hammer. That thing could smash people pretty good. Okay, the real question. Would you do a cross-game animation? I don't think so because I'm more of a Halo content creator myself, so I'm not too sure if I might do other games combined together animation. Rufus says, what made you thought of the word assassination idea? Good work, by the way. Thank you. Thank you so much. The assassination word idea that I came up with was, every time I look at the word assassination, all I see is ass. So you clearly say assassination, all I see is ass. So, yeah. Artra says, are you going to design Halo 5 Cortana so she's quick than Halo 4? Asking for a friend either for an assassination or some other bit. I don't think I will do that because it will take more time than usual to make a model thicker than the last one. And also, I think Halo 4 Cortana is thicker than Halo 5. I will choose Halo 4 than Halo 5. Don't judge me. Lucky Bombard says, when did you begin animating? I started animation the day I met SFM at 2013 or 14, around those years. And my first animation wasn't a 1-minute clip, but a tiny small animation where a character moves his head about and his hand around, like every animator beginner does. Kiwi says, would you do a collaboration with other SFM YouTubers for lighting or sounds, or just be yourself? Honestly, I don't think any other source filmmaker, YouTubers, animators, or whatever would do a collaboration with me because the content that I make, like the assassination, is probably just going to gross them out completely and lose their faith in me or something. I love your assassination videos. Please do more of the elite with the elite. Will you also share her model? A lot of people have been asking me where I get my models from and all that. My models are from Source Filmmaker Workshop and the Gary's Mod Workshop. The Gary's Mod add-on webpage, SFM Lab webpage. The Necros channel says, will you release tutorials or videos on how are you animating? It mostly depends if people are asking for tutorials or how-to videos. For example, if people are asking how to animate Source Filmmaker, then how to do renders, pictures, and all that, and Source Filmmaker, I'm going to be focusing on what people are asking the most. Cairo says, what types of scenes are your favorite / the most fun to animate? My favorite scenes and the animations I made has to be the Halo Covenant work in progress animation I posted on my channel. Because it's funny and I liked how it is. And the most fun to animate has to be Left 4 Right Part 1 and 2. Christopher says, we are very interested in the models. Jokes aside, your videos are fantastic. Like I said earlier about where I got my models from. That's where I get my models from. Pyogrim says, do you plan on doing something like a series with Source Filmmaker, like part 1, 2, etc.? I was working on a Garry's Mod video back in the day before I met Source Filmmaker. My old Garry's Mod project that I did is going to be a remake and Source Filmmaker. Camlar says, how do you edit your models? Get out! And would you make them open? The models I got are from SFM and Gmod Workshop on the Steam and Garry's Mod add-on webpage and SFM Lab webpage. That's where I get my models from, so don't know why people keep asking this question. Goddamn! Robert says, what inspired you to make content you make? Keep up the great work, by the way. Thank you. What inspired me to make content is myself. And Red vs. Blue inspired me to make animations. And what inspired me to make the assassination animation was the YouTuber that I saw on the Source Filmmaker community page on Steam. And that's where I got my inspiration from. IRA Gaming says, who is thicker? Cat? Or Halo 4 Cortana, or anime Spartan girl from Halo Legends? You mean Daisy. Sergeant Johnson has to be the thickest. Sergeant Johnson, my boy, has to be the thickest.
Am I right, Marie?
Goddamn. Ethan says, how many times have you died from thickness? Too many times I have died from the thickness. You saw from my animation, I just got squished, but it was worth it for you guys. So, a million times. The man with the plan says, favorite Halo character, for me, it has to be Halo Reach Cat. Because of that, don't judge me. I'm a cultured person, don't judge me. Where in the world did you get the thick female Spartan model? The model was taken from a webpage called SFM Lab. That's where I got the model from. I didn't make it, I got it from it. I downloaded from it. Everything is from all the webpages. Just fucking search yourself, you'll find it. The man with the plan again. He had another question. He says, thoughts on Infinite? I think it's okay. I haven't played it yet, so don't judge me. But a lot of people have ups and downs about the game, so I'm not too sure. I had to play the game to see if it's good or not. So Octavio says, why did you decide to make the videos we all enjoy? I too enjoyed it, and I didn't know you guys enjoyed it too. So we all enjoyed it. We're all happy. Goddamn, just get in. Keep watching my video. We all enjoyed the video. I'm just gonna, oh my gosh, why am I explaining it again? Boy, he says, where do the models for these animations come from? Again, if you are asking for the female Spartan suits, there are from... Stop asking. Keep repeating the same damn question all the time. Okay?
No.
King of Regret says, what PC specs you use for your animation? The graphics card I use is a GTX GeForce 1650 Super, I think. For the CPU is a Ryzen 5, I think, 36000. I'm not a computer nerd, but I got 4 RAM sticks, and they're all 4 GB on each. So I think it's 16 or I'm not too sure. The man with a plan has 2 questions. The first one, he says, isn't it interesting how animation has let certain people develop an attraction to the female anatomy to exaggerate that it can come across as disfigured?
Man, you stupid bitch!
It is what it is. It is what it is. Which one of your custom execution would you rather be your end? It has to be A. Female Spartan. Don't judge me. Random Dude Gamer says, have you ever thought of doing giant in the video? Also, how do you keep yourself motivated and work past these models that are not working correctly or as intended? For the question for the giants, okay, so I'm not too sure if I'll ever do a giant, like a big ass Spartan crushing a city. Yes, I saw that video. Okay, I saw that video on YouTube. When models don't work correctly, I kinda shift my camera to another position so it will ignore the ugly movement of the model's limbs or legs as I wanted to. So if you ever see a character with a camera that's close up or not showing its leg, it's probably because I'm hiding the terrible leg jittering or not moving as correctly. So yeah, I moved the camera so I don't have to deal with that model frustration. Aaron Yeager says, what is the meaning of life? The meaning of life is life we mean it. I don't know. What is the question of it? I don't know. Okay, I don't understand what that name is, but he says, what do you want to do in the future? I think I want to become a 2D digital artist, I guess. Mountain Gaming says, how did you start making thick animations? You mean how I did it? I don't know, man. If you want to know how I make animations, keep asking for it and it might come true. SAP Foundation has come to me with a question. Holy, how will you defeat who's uploaded your videos? Well, I'm too lazy to go to every video on YouTube that people that re-upload my content, so I just don't bother doing anything anymore. But as long as they credit who made the animations. Without them crediting the original animator, then it's hella insulting. But then again, I can't do anything because I'm lazy. Dr. Popo, boy. He says, which animations did you enjoy making the most? It has to be the sword animation I made, where that Halo 3 character's like, face my face. I don't know. It's that. It was that Halo 3 Katana animation I did. That one I liked it. Augment Failure says, seeing as it's pretty much a staple of your channel now, are the thick female Spartan source filmmaker continuing? Will video suggestions be taken if requested? Boy, if you don't. It mostly depends if a lot of people are asking for that one specific request. And for the staple of my channel thing, you comments, I'm probably going to change that soon. I'll be explaining it later in the video. The best montage. He says, as first comments, I ask, are you considering making Overwatch animations? Not saying shit, just curious if it's going through your head. If you are saying Overwatch animations, I'm not a big fan of it, really, because I'm more of a Halo creator myself. So hopefully I answered most of your questions on the YouTube community page on my channel. Now I want to talk about the update and what's going to happen to my channel from now on. So recently I uploaded a newer assassination animation onto my YouTube channel, and a few days later YouTube decided to take it down without it being age restricted. No. I wanted to see what's going on and why I'm not seeing my recent video on my channel, and I got a message from YouTube and they told me that I violated their YouTube guidelines or something. So a few people are asking a few questions on what's going to happen. First question is that if I will be re-uploading my newer assassination animation elsewhere on the internet. And the answer is that I do not know if I'll be re-uploading my newer assassination animation elsewhere. So I guess keep a lookout, you might see it or not. The second question is that if I'll be continuing these loot animations, thick female Spartans, assassination and all that. The answer is, I'm not too sure. Because I don't want to get my YouTube channel striked from making all these lewd female thick Spartans doing the assassination or funny little animation clips. So I do not know what's going to happen. We'll have to see later on, I guess. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I answered most of your questions. And this honestly was fun to make. This is your boy, Bones. Yeah, go laugh about it. Laugh.